Where will the zone bound next? It goes up. I think actually almost bouncing back. We might see another big hill stopping many duels from playing the game.
And while D-Gen has gone down, Agers has taken out both Stretch and Commandment, so they're out in this game as we start to approach real placement thresholds, as the density of these points start to rise up. Dubs and Mega have gone for it. They saw Stretch and Commandment fall. Agers left by himself. They have it. And now it's a split layer for them too. They're controlling, but meanwhile, they might not be getting the elims that Strodels and Dukes have. 7 already, and they're going for more. Agers as a solo in the box beside them. Can he get him? No, he goes to a different layer. They still can't find much, and they're starting to run out of gas. Their mats are getting close to 0.
Now it's just a story of placement versus eliminations, a mid-ground team that's carving away the entire scene in game number 1. We'll see what happens up next. Dubs actually getting challenged in Dukes and Strodels mid-air. Take him out from height with attack barrage. Now they're in control.
But it's this trade. Mega gets Dukes. Now Mega fighting against Creo, TJ. They're all on that same layer. Agers is now fighting against TJ. That's going to go full on to a 50-50. Yes, Agers wins it. Strodels now pressuring Mega. He's the one who actually takes height, and with so many elims too. This is going to be a massive one. Agers down. He continues.
All these duels split apart on height. The only structured ones are left on the low ground. Mero, though, separated from Calc, and after that, we'll see him as a solo left as well. It's only Evasion and Smite that are there. A big shockwave up for height. Creo takes it over Strodels. Mega, though, low for the zone. He gets taken out. Strodels shoved all the way in to that storm. Evasion and Smite. They made their play. They take over height, and they can win this game.
They could indeed. Evasion now left 1 versus 1. Calc down on low ground 2. Yes. 3-way fight. Evasion gonna take it slow. Calc in the same box as Creo teammates. Calc gets him. Now the 1 versus 1. He goes up to height. One more shockwave though in the inventory for Evasion. Calc does not have what it takes to outlast Evasion. 7 eliminations and his teammates 3. 10 for the victory royale.
The duo that survived the longest together throughout game number 1 gets that victory royale at the end. We'll take a moment, we'll take a break, but be back because the action's not going anywhere. They're down. Bucky and Creo are in a world of their own.
They're literally so far up. Bucky's gonna waterfall way down as Reek gets beamed. Meanwhile, Smite trying to pick up Evasion. Actually, Evasion did get knocked. Can they get the revive? No, Strobe will actually drop in there and force that to go. Meanwhile, Reet and Arkham still up. Their biggest enemy right now, it looks like Creo and Bucky are going to be there. Both of those guys not really fighting. They're going to find Jenks on the backside, but the stare is good. They force him through anyways and get the Elim. That's Arkham picking it up. And now Zuni's in front of him. Is Aspect there too? Yes, they take him out as he swings. The pixel shot and it works. The jump not quick enough for Aspect.
Opposite polar points of the zone, low and height. But the south side looks so much hotter with all these fights breaking down. Creo and Bucky straight up top, still looking for those beams. Kanata and Macwood surviving in the mid-ground. Looks like the most healthiest duo actually out of them all. Reet and Arkham find some breathing room. Don't actually have to end up building out at all on the low ground. Lots of fights and charges sizzling up on these builds. It's so hard to track. Bucky and Creo are still just looking completely free.
This low ground is so strange too. Arkham and Reed are kind of playing off of it as it has a slight incline. Finally, people are going to drop down. And yes, it will go all the way down. Arkham will get another one. Reed's trying to refresh the max, but Macwood falls and they get that one too. My goodness, 70 limbs now and firing up, trying to drop more. They do drop Goosh a little bit, but where does it go? It's still in the water. 9th zone, so they don't have to worry about it. Goosh will go back up. Low ground is completely free. This mid-ground fight once again, but finally Reek goes down. Looking at Arkham now, he takes out Goosh. Does have any heals. It's just Siphon to survive on. Creo and Bucky to come down too. 0 is the last player that Arkham needs to deal with besides Bucky and Creo. Reek will go down, now a 1 versus 2. He has shockwaves, but one from them will go out in the zone. Another one out the height! Oh! Arkham right on top of Creo, but it's not quite enough. One shot will connect, but Creo has too much HP to outlast. That would have been brilliant. The Siphon and Bucky was all the way exposed down on low ground. That would have been insane. But Bucky and Creo close out anyways, even though Arkham and Reet had a crazy game. We've got a quick break, and after that, we get into game 3. They still have something. They did pick up that Elim on the Mega, which will count for something, but not even any of those Elims are theirs, but there's a Harpoon. The list above, he gets dropped. Yes, a tag 2 on the side, but still that one not his either. Who's that to his right? Clicks finally goes down. Qua alive. Somehow, some way, Command is still in this game too.
Voil being taken out, the Harpoon active in Acorn's inventory, but not many mats are there. Inside his loadout. Aspect taking out Q with the full finish. Claw on the wall. Acorn, does he get control to be able to land the shot? Commandment just went down. Strodals and Dukes, who have finally, in the third game, taken height time and time again, denied. But now, with the Detective staying way up high, no shockwaves can touch them. Chaos on the low ground. Pamsto staying alive, but Macwood's down. Jack all the way on the front side with Keys and Simple. They watch him go down too. AV on the other side gets the siphon. Acorn bouncing in. He actually gets shoved up a little bit. And now Duke's putting the pressure down with the AR onto AV. He cannot control low. It's Keys and Simple who have prime position to be one of the duels left in the final showdown.
Aspect still alive as well. Champer goes down. Oh, AV through the wall. Keys goes down, but just barely. Dukes and Struggle still putting that one down. Acorn still alive somehow. Finally goes down, and that's the AV. Oh, the flip onto Kanata. That is disgusting from AV, and he goes for more. Simple and Dukes will take shots at the same time on him. Now it's a 2 versus 1. Simple left alone with floppers in the zone. Dukes is looking back. They know where he is. Does he have more floppers? No. At least not enough time to close that one out.
In all these builds, Flick though, and Refsguard go for the first attempt at going for height. Refsguard takes all his shield off from the beams from Commandment. Past that, Dub still playing as a solo. Still somehow undisturbed. Did Commandment go down? He did.
TJ and COD Genesis take it. Stretch alive still. Dub's looking down. He still has one shockwave too. We know how much of a difference that can make. That box all of a sudden gets taken. Dubs is very aware. He's not going to go through that one. One right above. Dubs playing it slow. It's Refsguard on the backside. Yes, that connects. He's actually just going to go for it. He might actually fall the zone, and he does. The siphon is there. Walkman on the slick. Oh, more shockwaves. And that's going to put him forward, but not by much. Another one. Oh, so many. Out of the zone. Dubs just threw 3. Maybe they can make it back. Dubs still 4 floppers too. 9 teams remaining in the 9th zone, the final zone. Dubs has been playing it so cautiously. I can't believe he found that loot. Smite is still alive. Still alive. From 3rd place, 2nd place, moments ago, might now be in 1st, contesting against Bucky and Creo. Stretch also gets one, but Bucky takes him down. Somehow.
Creo got knocked though, so it's all just up to Bucky, and Smite gets taken out by Dubs on low with a mini celebration after that though. Zero going down to what looks like the storm. Caught Genesis out of mats on the low ground. This is Dubs' world though. He just needs to stay in control. All of his builds around him. Running low though. Bucky has height, but this time does not have Creo. He will have to wrap this game up himself. Another elimination for Dubs onto COD Genesis. He has 4 just by himself in this late game. Another big shot by Dubs with that big golden charge. Past that though, it's a 1v1v1. Bucky on height just waiting for this next fight to happen. Pick goes down to the storm. Dubs has the heal game.
4 floppers. 9th zone, he's coming down. Eldan's coming out as well. It's a full metal box. 2 more. Think he has it. Not sure what is on the other side. Bucky almost goes for the 2 wins today, but it's Dubs with 7 eliminations, 4 floppers. That's all you.
Still popping up those shields. Clicks going for shots though on the low ground. He finds a few. It's Mero and Calc. The duo that was split apart, beamed down, now looking healthy and on height.
And I like the off heel there from Zuni's. That was perfect. Again, a couple more placements. He's got about half of those right now. Mero and Calc, meanwhile, are on height, but second height is Zuni's. This pressure on him is stopping him from really overtaking this lead like crazy. But what we're seeing right now is that this game 6 is going to be crazy as Zuni's goes down right around Creo and Bucky's point.
It has to be crazy, especially for Mero and Calc. The placement won't be enough, and right now they're getting challenged all the way up in height. Find some stability. It's looking fine.
It's going through the stack.
By Mero. They're at the stack. They need more elims though. Having 2 or 3 elims won't be enough here. Big charge on the Thomas. The AR to follow. Mero confirms it, and another one to defend with. He drops down, looks for the shot. Mero's going for fix. He almost finds it. His charge's not reloaded. The shockwave fails too. This is disastrous.
He's staying right on the edge, and I think the zone might pull all the way to the side. Mero is playing perfectly inside of the stack right now. One more shockwave all the way up. Calc is still building too. Everybody else, though, is flying. Everybody else is getting knocked out the sky except down! And another one too! Get him out of here! Out the sky, it's fly swatters left and right, but now they have to go down and they don't want to drop another one. Max, does he have mats? Do they have mats? No, they're running back. Mero too. They're gonna have to fly and fly. It's
no
tiny zone. No, Mero falls. I think he still can fly. Yes, he's holding in a zone. It's Bizzle and Clicks, a 2v2 most likely. As they go slowly to the bottom, Calc has found some space to land. Is he going to be able to catch Mero? Yes, 6 builds remaining, and they split the mats. So many more. A pepper pop, 2 foils still to the sky. Another one from Calc. Now on to Bizzle. Final 2 remaining. Mero will hit the shot, and another one too. Bizzle last one, and Mero connects again. What a game out the sky from Mero and Calc.
From the grave all the way up to the heavens, a knock turning into a victory royale. Let's see what the results are of this phenomenal endgame. We'll be right back after this break.
Stretch is in a box. Calc, yes. 2 of the most outspoken players go head to head, and Calc reigns supreme. Back down now. All up to Zooties once again. Where is he? I can't see him quite yet. I believe it's just Calc and Mero who really have a chance, but we still have to see Reed's fighting for height. Are you kidding me?
They have to go for the win, but it's at the cost now of Arkram. It's time for Reed to fully clutch up for the 3rd time this game. Arkram fully taken out. Zuni's also deleted by Ref's guard. It's looking like a free lane, a free highway to the top for young Calc and Mero. 286 points right now, placed with a huge wipe on Macwood and Kanata. Calc drops all the way down, has all the mass to be able to play this out. Everyone on height is left in a world of their own. Calc all the way at the bottom. Mero is still alive, though. At the same time, he's at the same wall as Michael, and it's a big shot and takes him out. After that, Avery picks up the finish, but this duo gets locked in at 292 points.
292 is the score to beat. I think the only person is Reed who could do this right now, and he's still alive. And he gets 2. He takes out Slacks, but he gets traded by Illis. That might be Raps, but we don't know where Reed ended. Must be below Calc. Must be, but we had the final situation unfolding. Mega does fall off a height finally. Trashy is fighting for it. Flick is fighting against Avery. He takes him down. They're full low ground. Meanwhile, height is shambles. Look how many people are shockwaving back and forth, and Trashy even falls all the way ultimate low. Vix has some loot. It's a 1v1 though. It's a 1v1. He gets the wall. It's still chaos. Still not bound, except groups back up with him on low ground, and it's still shambles. Where is the last fight? Trashy another edit, but Vix goes in, except 2, they take him out. Ref's guard. Is it really going to be Ref's guard in the 1 versus 2 for the final game? Is it going to happen? One more shockwave, 2, but 0 mats. Meanwhile, Vix has 40. This is going to be a very difficult situation. The trades are bad, and Ref's guard falls all the way down underneath Vix. 190 points for Vix and Accept, and that might have put them into the top 10 with that last game, but I believe we'll have to wait for the stand.
Any team can climb out on top, especially with these amazing games, and we're going to break it down even more when we come back from this quick break.
What's up, everyone? Sundown here, and we're back with another iteration of trivia. Make sure you guess the questions right, and you know what? Type in all caps just so we casters can see it.
To use multi. Oh, there we go. That was really weird.
I want to ask him do you have an interview with Calc?
We do.
Okay, I want to ask him, bro. Like, the whole thing about him and Macwood, like, now being split. Like, what does this mean for your overall, like, you know, I don't even know. I have to structure the question. But yeah.